Hi Cancers, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of September 25th through October 1st. So this week is going to bring in the full moon in Aries, which I feel is really, for those who have not been seeing this paradigm shift of the Judgment era, the Capricorn paradigm ending and the Judgment era coming in, I really feel like this full moon, this super full moon in Aries is really going to activate that. And for you Cancers, the last 6 months have really been preparing you for something, and we're really going to start to see that fully activated this week. So please do some intentions for this Aries full moon, especially the days going up, building up to this Aries full moon. For you Cancer specifically, there's a really big turning point when it comes to your career. And if you are aligned on this new path, if you are aligned with shining your inner light for everyone to see, it's really going to take you in a whole new direction. So get excited. If there's any shadow work we still need to do, let's take care of that, because we want to let go of anything holding us back from really being the star of our own show, if you will. And Libra season, really important, okay? We're entering Libra season. We're going to start feeling a lot lighter. That air is going to help lift us up, okay? And things are going to feel so heavy if they've felt heavy lately. So also to make sure that you align yourself with Libra justice energy, okay? Because that's also important. This new paradigm, it's that old Capricorn paradigm, again, crumbling, the haves, the have-nots, and all that old, patriarchal energy. It's not having the power that it once did. So shine your inner light, really embrace your Cancer energy, okay? Water signs, again, I know I've mentioned this in past readings, but all of the big astrologers, my favorites, Pam Gregory, Heather Ensworth, they've been talking about the power of water and how we're all going to start seeing the power of water. So use your Cancer energy at its best, at your highest vibration, and watch yourself manifest all the things that you want to manifest. But yeah, Libra season, it's a choice, okay, on what direction we go. Do we want to stay in that old paradigm, or do we want to liberate ourselves and enter this new era, right? Libra season and that Aries full moon is huge for everyone, but especially water signs. I really feel that when they talk about the power of water, specifically water signs, okay? So please keep your vibration up and embrace this new paradigm coming in. Also, have faith, do the work, and really, again, see the power, the cup, King of Cups. I mean, that is the ultimate power of water energy. So he's popping out for a reason. But yeah, do the work, okay? And you have to keep your vibration high when you're doing the work. Okay, even if, like I said, this is a turning point type of energy, Cancer. So even if you see, where your life is shifting, it's really important that we stay focused on where we're going and not what we're leaving behind, okay? And don't be fearful, like especially if you've been in a certain, job or a certain relationship, and you know that you're shifting to somewhere else, you're shifting onto a new path. Don't be afraid of this new path, okay? Very interesting. Okay. So yes, Aries full moon, Libra season, very, very forward-moving, forward-moving energy. And also Cancers, the thing about Aries is Aries activates our ego, right? And what our ego wants. And if we haven't done that shadow work, we might have some lingering, guilt, shame, or fear against what we're wanting to activate. Okay, interesting. So we can't get into this mentality. This needs to go away if we have any of this Five of Coins energy, okay? Because, again, though, that's a choice. But no matter what, this Judgment era is coming in. So just think about what energy you want to be aligned with. You want to be aligned with this, right? And that energy, there can't be any guilt, shame, or fear of that because there's enough for everybody, right? Yeah, okay, so perfect card that I like when this pops out at me because this is the perfect explanation of the Capricorn paradigm crumbling, and that judgment era has been coming in, it's been trickling into our lives, and we're really starting to see it more and more. The more we align with our inner light, the more we allow our Cancer energy to really shine. And that Aries full moon is really going to put you on an entirely new path, and we're really releasing something, we're really letting go of something. What I also find, it's a choice, also career related too, okay? So if you want to stay where you are, you want to go and do what's calling you, it's really important to think about that direction in our lives. But yeah, Aries full moon, okay, because water signs, we tend to put ourselves, you know, second, third, fourth, fifth, even last sometimes, because we want everybody else's cup to be full before we think to fill our own cups. But the Aries full moon is really activating you putting yourself first, okay? But Aries can be quite assertive, and Cancers, and don't shoot the messenger here, but Cancers can wait until their emotions build up and then they react, right? And it explodes. These emotions explode. So do be careful with your emotions around this Aries full moon. Also see where Aries is in your chart, what house it's ruling, because that's really, you know, where you're going to be forward drive energy. But let's be mindful during this Aries full moon time, you know, the days leading up and the days after, that our emotional releases, that passion's there, but not the overreacting assertiveness, if you will. So just be mindful, Cancers. You have a heart of gold. We just want to, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. And that responsibility for you is not allowing this to project onto people. So let's talk about our shadow. So if you haven't done your shadow work yet, there is a root to this, you know, when it comes to Cancers and letting our emotions build to the point where we explode. It all comes from the same root of the problem, and that root is our shadow. And we can pull the weed out, but if we don't get to the root and pull the root out, it's going to keep manifesting. It's going to keep growing, and then it's going to keep building up, and we're going to keep exploding. So we need to be really mindful of doing our shadow work, okay? Because we can stop these patterns. These triggers only trigger us because we haven't faced our shadow yet. So please take time to do that. And the thing too about our shadow is we project it onto other people. And this Aries full moon could really build that shadow side up, unfortunately, and cause some emotional overreacting. So I will be linking the shadow work journal in every video description for all of September. And, you know, I have been telling people about, there's never a wrong time to do shadow work too, but September is perfect because of all the retrogrades. We've all been asked to slow down, and there's no better time than this slowdown time to finally get to that. And because that forward moving energy, Libra season's really going to pick up the pace. And so why not do it now while the energy, you know, is allowing us to really take that time to go deep and, you know, dive deep in water. You can dive really deep. But I have decided that I am going to do some videos on shadow work because it is so important. And I've been directing people to, you know, the interwebs and TikTok and YouTube. So I was like, oh, why don't I just make some videos on it? So please, yeah, do the shadow work. It's calling to you, okay? There's nothing to fear. Once we face it, it has no control over us. And then we'll see how the wheel really shifts. But this good luck and this turning point is here. It's what energy are you aligned to that really makes the difference. All right, so let us see. Cancer for September 25th through October 1st, 2023. I also suggest doing some full moon workshops, full moon and Aries workshops. My favorites, Stillwater Alchemy, Chris Corsini, they have wonderful new moon, full moon workshops. I also like Alina Align. And then I already mentioned my favorite astrologers, but also Donna Stellhorn. I really like Donna Stellhorn's astrology as well. Yep, huge financial shifts coming in. Interesting. Wow, okay. Okay. So last week's energy coming into this week is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands has really been popping up for you the last 6 months. And I find this interesting because it's really standing your ground, all right? It's really standing up for what you believe in. And I feel like, too, this is connected to what you want. Because, again, water signs, we put everybody else before us. If we're not putting ourselves first, we're doing a disservice to our inner light and to ourselves and to our inner child. So now we really know what we want. And we're not going to back down from it. And this is great, okay? Because this week's energy is the Six of Swords, and this is moving away. This is that turning point. Remember what I said, that there's a turning point. The Six of Swords indicates a turning point, okay? So take charge of your life and know that you are in control of your destiny, okay? This is realizing that shift, that you are in control, okay? And I love seeing this. But yeah, this Seven of Wands too, it's really activating as far as asserting ourselves with our passion, okay? Integrity and courage, because again, we don't, as Cancers, you don't necessarily voice your concerns or your wants, your needs until it bubbles up, okay? So you have been learning a lot when it comes to this card and learning how to take a stand. And with that, again, that confidence, because you need that confidence. And that's what's so wonderful about this Aries full moon, is it's giving us all this courage and confidence, that Aries energy in certain areas of our life. All of us are being affected in different areas of our life. And for you, Cancers, it's really related to the direction your life is taking and you being in charge of that, okay? What I love too is next week's energy is the moon. So we're really going to feel the effects of that full moon next week. All right. So we're indicating this. Okay. And this is really powerful energy, Cancer. So you're really, and again, this is related to Cancer and Pisces. The moon is ruled by Cancer and Pisces. So that water energy, like I said, the power of water, we're really going to be seeing it. And I pulled a clarifying card because the moon can sometimes indicate too, though, those subconscious emotions, that shadow side fooling us. Because sometimes our subconscious, it wants to pull us back, especially if we're standing our ground as a water sign and moving in a new direction, allowing our water energy to move us in a new direction, especially when it comes to communication, our thoughts, right? And how our thoughts dictate our actions. This moon card can always be up in the air, but seeing the Fool right after that indicates to me you are ready. The water is cleansing you of those limiting beliefs, any shame, guilt, or fear that is attached to you, right? That inner child is going to shine, and they're going to shine brightly. I love this. It's cool too because Gemini's got the World card, and that's very similar. Like the Fool is about, forgetting everything you knew and stepping out in the great unknown. The World is feeling your place in the universe. So it's like the full completion, right? So this is really wonderful to see. So let's see what empowering question is going to help guide our Cancers with the Six of Swords into next week and embracing that full moon activation. Also, it's going to be eclipse season in October too, so pay attention to that. And there's wonderful eclipse workshops that Chris Corsini does as well that are on YouTube, which are really great for activating that energy. But this is wonderful. I love that the Six of Swords too, like I said, the water, she's allowing that water energy to guide her in the direction she needs to go, okay? So definitely know that you have all the answers you need within you. The moon lets you know that too. You have all the answers you need within you, Cancer. So follow your heart, okay? Because your heart is connected to your inner light. All right, what empowering question is going to help Cancers the week of September 25th? All right, well, interesting because I was talking about shedding this. Your empowering question this week is, if I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? Because guess what, Cancers? You're supposed to do it. Also, too, look at the color connection, right? Of the purpley water, the blues, the purples, and the light. That light right there. Don't look back, okay, Cancers? I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please do like, comment, and share with other people that you think it might resonate with. Also, too, check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more in-depth look at the week ahead. And please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so that you get notifications of when new videos pop up on YouTube. And if there's a particular planet that you need some clarity on. For you, Cancer, since this is regarding, being assertive, standing your ground, and with communication and our thoughts, I would check out what sign rules your Mercury and your Mars. Also, reminder too that Mars is ruled by Aries. So we can really utilize our Mars energy to assert ourselves in a certain manner, right? And hi, obviously your moon, but I already told you, check out your moon sign. And if you don't know what signs rule what planets in your chart, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description. So yeah, this is wonderful, Cancers. You're ready. This turning point is here. The astrology said it and the tarot just confirmed it. So have a wonderful, liberating, cleansing week ahead, Cancers.